Welcome. This is Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okonakwani. It's always a delight to have you join us, and it's still an action-packed for the sports. The Super Eagles of Nigeria out of the ongoing African Nations Championship. Quite painful because the team had every opportunity, every chance to advance, but it didn't just go right for the team as they lost by a single goal to the silly national of Guinea. So that's the sad story. The Super Eagles of Nigeria have crashed out of the African Nations Championship. Also on the show tonight, we'll continue our look at that championship where some of the teams are doing so well. Tunisia destroyed Niger by 5 goals to nothing. Yes, Nigeria is out, but we'll continue to give you all the latest coming out of that competition. We'll also talk about the Australian Open, what's going on. The big guy is still powering on. We'll talk about that loss that Maria Sharapova suffered in the hands of Serena Williams. She is 18 times better than Maria Sharapova. Roger Federer still powers on. Novak Djokovic still powers on. And that's the semi-final clash we'll be seeing. Novak Djokovic taking on Roger Federer. We'll talk about that one tonight on the show. And as we speak, there will be live games in the English Capital One Cup. Yes, it's Stoke City taking on Liverpool. We'll tell you proceedings that will be going on in that one. And on the show tonight, we'll talk some basketball. We won't just talk. We'll first listen to a legend, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, will be telling us ways we can develop basketball in Nigeria. You want to know how we can do that? Then stick around. But before we get into all of what we'll be talking about tonight, let's get you talking. Yes, I keep telling you, don't just watch the show. Come, let us play for the love of the game. On Twitter, we're channels_sports, and on Facebook, we're channels-sports. That's it right there. Who isn't talking about the Super Eagles loss to Guinea? I'm still talking about it. Twitter, still talking about it. Facebook, still talking about it. Everyone in Rubavu talking about that game. Nigeria crashed out of the ongoing African Nations Championship. What got you talking? Let's rate that team. Come on, football fans in Nigeria. Let's rate that team. What do you think really happened? Is it Coach Sunday Olise? Is it tactical depth? Is it technical issue? Is it that the players didn't just want to win? We want you to talk to us. That's it right there. Also, all our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com and on YouTube/channelsweb. If you're on the go, you can download the Channels TV app for your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, your Windows phones, your iOS, and even your Android phones. m.channelstv.com. Download the app and it'll be part of all we will be doing tonight on the show. I won't get these guys talking until we let you see how the Super Eagles of Nigeria blew their chance of advancing to the quarterfinals of the African Nations Championship. We will watch that video again. We will see ways they went wrong, and then we'll come back. We'll talk. Stay.
Tell you that the fireworks will be flying left, right, and centre because you've got a much smaller but very skillful Guinea side up against. Well, you can see that they have some big blokes in that squad. Watch out for Sankon. You've got plenty of Kamaras in this Guinea side as Nigeria playing in white from right to left to get the game going. Ball comes out wide to Akas. Got support play from Agre. This Guinea side also, if you actually look at the number of players from different teams, well, it's like a domestic football team because you have 8 players from AS Kaloum, 3 from Horoya FC, just scored after 5 minutes and then 6 minutes before half-time. Here's a good chance for Guinea pushing forward. There's an option here. If he can get his pass through, it's a good pass, it's a good chance for Guinea, yes it is, it's a goal! Guinea have gone ahead! Well, that was fantastic play. They beat the offside trap. I don't know how they did it, but my oh my, Sankon was in the right place at the right time. And Guinea find themselves sitting at the top of this table now, and the Super Eagles of Nigeria are back down in 3rd position. Look at that. Now that was their well, it could be Zambia, or it could be Uganda. Depending on what happens in the match is taking place tomorrow. And we'll be commentating Uganda against Zimbabwe. Well, they're using up plenty of time here. Guinea, high ball over the top, looking for another goal. Yeah, they're just not shy, are they? It's good attacking football, little chip over the top. That was a good idea, but not good enough. Didn't reach his teammate. Nigeria, probably the last chance that they get. Can they spoil the Guinean party? Can they find that equaliser, that goal that would send them through to the quarter-finals? Here is Ezenwa, high ball into the penalty area. There's the defensive header. There's a couple of players. Oh, it's just been given away. Is it? Will the final whistle be blown? The referee looks at his watch. Nigeria with a good chance, and there it is. Guinea are through. Nigeria are going out. The scenes here in Rubavu are quite extraordinary. They just can't believe it. They've knocked out the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And Guinea, with their coach, he's getting lifted. He's the king. He is the man of the moment. They can't believe it. They came into this match knowing that they were underdogs, and they've just spoiled the party. All of the Nigerian players are just stunned into silence.
Quite extraordinary scenes indeed coming from Rubavu as Guinea sent Nigeria out of the African Nations Championship. And it wasn't even the names we're expecting to do the damage that popped up for Guinea. It wasn't Alseni Kamara, it wasn't Daudu Kamara, nor Mohamed Kamara. It was Ibrahima Sankon. What really happened to that Super Eagles defense? Where was goalkeeper Ikechukwu Ezenwa going to? Why were the defenders just watching? And that was enough to send Nigeria out of the competition. Confirmation of today's result, Nigeria lost to Guinea by a single goal, while Tunisia dissected Niger by 5-0 to advance with Guinea from Group C. Sports fans, that's the story. Let's talk about that game between Nigeria and Guinea. Joining us to have this conversation, Cosmos Chukwuemeka is with us on the program. Cosmos, good to have you around.
Yeah, good evening, Austin.
And as I struggle to find my words because of how I feel as regards this loss, my colleague Yemi Adebayo also joins us. Yemi, I don't know how you're taking these, but we're so optimistic. I actually predicted 3-1 on the morning show, and it ended Guinea 1, Nigeria 0. Did you see that type of scoreline coming?
I have to be honest, I didn't.
That's right.
I have to be honest. Well, we're professionals, we'll do our job, but it does leave a sour taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
A draw would have been the worst scenario that, you know, if you had asked me before that game, I would say a draw is the worst we could get. But unfortunately, the boys didn't show up, you know. On a day when the coach did everything I expected him to do, you know, turn things around, bring in some new guys, try and change things, he did. But the boys didn't. The hunger that they showed in the game against Niger was just not there, and that was it. Somebody wanted it more. It's sad because the guys who won didn't do anything spectacular. It didn't look as if, you understand. If you go against a team that beats you hands down, we're better than you in every battle again. We were careless. We made one mistake. They scored, and they ensured that they restricted us for much of our possession and everything. That, you know, they looked more dangerous when they had the ball, and they were content to just sit back and allow us fool ourselves, run around on the pitch, and we're not able to. You can't look at today and single out one person. Well, maybe the goalkeeper, because it could have been worse. It could have been worse. You know, I remember 2 or 3 occasions where the Guineans could have added to that one goal. So maybe because of that, I'll say, but you know, it pains me because I know that this team is good. That's the painful aspect. And like you said, they just blew. This is the goal. I don't know whatever Chima Akas was doing, because I feel that Chima Akas is the reason why we're out of this tournament. You control the ball, you allow it to roll on the ground. It was 3 Nigerian defenders in front of 1 Guinean. And when the ball got to him, the other Guineans came and were scrambling. That pass came through. The goalkeeper rushed out for whatever reasons I do not know. That's
right.
And the cross came in between 4 Nigerian defenders.
Yeah, and someone reached
score.
it. A midfielder, a defensive midfielder reached that ball. Ikechukwu Ezenwa out of his line. Nobody is going to, let me protect my goalkeeper who has gone out to do the job that a defender should be doing. Cosmos Chukwuemeka, let's look at the starting lineup. We say put Chikatara on the bench. The coach did it. Jami Alimi has been impressive in training. The coach introduced him. Has he Yemi said the coach did everything right. What did he do wrong?
Well, he didn't do anything wrong because saying that match, he did everything he had to do. Tactical changes, he made them. As far as I'm concerned, I felt Chikotara